Have you ever just stared at a single comic book page and been blown away by how much is going on? I mean, a whole world can be built, a huge conflict can ignite, and you can be left on a massive cliffhanger, all in just 8 little panels. Well, today we're going to tear one of those pages apart and see what makes it tick. Okay, here it is. This one page is basically a masterclass in telling a story that hits you like a ton of bricks. We've got philosophy, we've got pure, raw emotion, and we have a power move that changes everything. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how the artists pull this off, panel by glorious panel. So let's dive in. What's so interesting is that this story doesn't kick off with punches being thrown. Nope. It starts with an idea, a really controversial one that immediately creates a massive rift between our characters and just lights the fuse for the whole conflict. Our conflict really begins right here in panels 3 and 4. We see this one character, and he makes this incredibly bold declaration, a philosophical bomb that just sets everything else in motion. He argues that the only people who've earned the right to say they live for others, and there it is. That's the line. It's so much more than just dialogue, right? It's the spark. This one idea that your worthiness is directly tied to what you've achieved is the inciting incident for this entire page. It's a heavy, heavy concept just dropped right into the middle of the action. Now check out the reaction. Our second character, over in panel 5, he doesn't come back with a counter-argument. He doesn't debate the point. His response is just immediate, gut-level fury. He's screaming that it's the worst joke he's ever heard, telling the guy to shut his mouth. His entire being just rejects that statement. Okay, so after that verbal explosion, the conflict just skyrockets. The artists do something really cinematic here. They switch to a purely visual technique that just ramps the tension up to its absolute breaking point. You see, panel 6 isn't really one panel. It's a sequence of 3, almost like rapid-fire camera shots. It starts with this really tight close-up on the enraged character's face. You can just feel the intensity, all that raw emotion boiling right under his skin. Then, the second shot punches in even closer, focusing completely on his eyes. And this is just brilliant storytelling, because at this point, who needs words? All of that philosophical rage we just heard him scream about is now concentrated into one single burning glare. And the sequence finishes with this third and final shot, which shows us the absolute peak of this emotional battle. We see both of them, the one who made the statement and the one reacting to it, locked in this moment of pure opposition. The argument can't go any further. It's hit a brick wall. But here's the crucial point. Just when you think this whole thing is about their argument, the game changes. Completely. The debate is over. Something way, way more dangerous is about to kick off. Before we get to those last panels, you gotta understand this term, domain expansion. In a lot of stories like this one, it's the ultimate technique. Think of it like the nuclear option, a reality-bending power that's often a last resort. Just hearing those words tells you things have escalated way beyond a simple fight. And here it is, the climax. In panel 7 and 8, the character who made that first philosophical claim is now the one unleashing this ultimate power. And get this, the guy who was just screaming at him, along with a new character, a girl, are now totally united, in sheer terror. Their argument means nothing now. They're both desperately pleading, don't, expansion, stop. It is an absolutely stunning reversal. I mean, to pack a whole philosophical debate, a visual crescendo of pure rage, and a world-altering cliffhanger into one single page, that's just incredible craftsmanship. It's a huge testament to the skill of the people who made this. And all the credit goes to the creators, Konstantinos, or Ko, and Nikos, or Nick. They call themselves the notorious duo, and they've earned it. They built an entire emotional roller coaster and a shocking plot twist in just 8 panels. That's just fantastic work. So, this is where they leave us. The argument is totally forgotten, 2 characters are terrified out of their minds, and a third is unleashing a power that changes absolutely everything. What do you think happens next? That, right there, is the mark of powerful storytelling. It doesn't just feed you answers, it leaves you absolutely desperate to turn the page.